Life on the streets. Lonely. No family. No one to love. It often seems no one cares, where home is sometimes the backseat of a car, or a dark, empty building, or a tunnel, or a wet and dark viaduct, where everything that is important to you fits in a shopping cart or a backpack. And if you're a teenager, it's even worse, going from place to place to place, couch to couch, and having no family to turn to, barely any food to eat or clothes to wear. And the only place to call home is the cold streets. But in this dark, lonely life on the streets, there is a light of hope. It's called Covenant House, Missouri, a home away from home. For 19-year-old Mike, his last resort was to turn himself into the police just to have a place to sleep.
Yeah, basically I was sleeping in my car and I got a lot of tickets. And I didn't pay them, and warrants got issued for my arrest. So one day I told myself, something's got to change. So I went up and I turned myself into jail. When I left jail, when they released me, I had nowhere else to go. I had nobody to call, nobody to talk to. So I decided to do something. I walked up to a gas station, pulled out the yellow pages, and seen the number in the yellow pages. And I felt like there was the best program that was for me. A program that I could actually, get something out of my life doing to get on my feet.
They said I'd never make it through, said I should just lay down and wallow in my sorrow.
For Mona, life was a desperate
They
proposition.
said I wasn't worth a dime, nor worth a hill of beans. Now look at me, I'm at the top. I can't do anything. They kept me down and grieved my soul.
She turned to writing poetry as the only light in a never-ending tunnel.
I've overcome. I'm stronger now and past all that. Don't need your a lot of people that told me that I would never be anything and that I would never go anywhere. And always hearing that, oh, you're never going to break the cycle. You're going to grow up to be just like your mother. You're going to be just like your sister. You're going to be just like this person. And I wanted to show them and show myself that I can be somebody. I don't have to be that person that you think I'm going to be. And I wanted to prove to them that I can make them to be liars. I had my own apartment, and I had my own apartment for about 9 months. And I was evicted because I lost my job and I wasn't able to continue paying rent. So after my eviction, I was kicked out of my apartment, and I was living out of a car with my brother, and we lived in his car for about 3 weeks. Every now and then, because I still had my key to my old apartment, I would sneak up into the apartment and sleep there on the floor. Or if I was afraid to go in and thinking that I would get caught, I would sleep under the steps in the hallway in the apartment complex building.
Mona had been pushed to the breaking point. Suffering from suicidal thoughts from an early age, being homeless was almost too much to bear.
I went through a lot of physical, emotional, verbal, mental abuse. You name it, I've been through it. It's happened to me. I've done it. Someone's done it to me. And with everything that I was going through, suicide, death it seemed to be the only answer, the only